This is the budget-friendly Euro trip. So just got my laundry done, and now I'm just waiting here outside of the hostel. Had to check out already, so not able to go back in. But yeah, just waiting on an Uber to come pick me up. I did learn my lesson and scheduled in advance for this one. That way I wouldn't be rushing to get to my next location. I'm getting ready to be picked up and go to a train station that's gonna take me to the next city. One of the things that I was recommended was try to do train travel. And several people recommended Interrail, or for me, it would be Eurail. So the way it works is if you're from Europe, you can get an Interrail pass. If you're from outside of Europe, you would get a Eurail pass. Essentially, you pick the amount of days and amount of passes you need. So I paid for a 2-month pass, and it comes with unlimited train travel for the 2 months that I'll be here. I did pay around $700 to $750 for it, which I know sounds like a lot, but whenever we're talking about potential like plane tickets, bus rides, Ubers, that stuff does add up. And so it actually made more sense to just buy this pass. And now I can essentially just pick whatever city that I want to go to, look at the schedule, and yeah, hop on a train whenever the next one is going to that city. The other day you saw that I took a Flixbus to get to Madrid. There wasn't really much train travel to get to Madrid. So that's why I did that. But when you start looking at all the different tickets that you would have to buy for busing from city to city, it definitely adds up, and there's not just a one bus to solve all of them. So you're having to go through different bus companies, different websites, and it would just be a lot to keep up with. With the Eurail pass, everything's streamlined through the same website. I just have to go to wherever the city train station is and show them my pass, and I'm good to go. This will be my first time actually traveling by train, and it'll be my first attempt at this Eurail, and I'll let you know if I think it's something feasible for travel. Okay, now to find where I need to go. Never done this, so we're winging it. Lord is with me, so He'll guide me. Gonna guide me right to that Burger King. Don't tempt me with a good time. I have no clue where I'm going. But we're figuring it out. Really hope I'm going the right way. This place is honestly so confusing. It's definitely not as easy to figure out as an airport. There's so many different trains and you have to find the right one. I am looking for a train to get me to Zaragoza, where I will connect to another train. Okay, so I came down here and they told me that the train had been canceled and I had to go back up to customer service. Went back up to customer service, and that was a whole pain. They told me that it wasn't the right train and I needed to go to another customer service. Went to that customer service and they said no, that it was the right train and I needed to go back to the original customer service. Long story short, basically what I figured out is that the train will only take me so far, and for whatever reason I have to get off the train and hop on a bus. So from Madrid I'll go to Guadalajara, and from Guadalajara I will have to take a bus, and the bus will take me to Zaragoza to continue my journey. Now I am just waiting on confirmation to figure out what gate I need to go to. Thankfully I got it all figured out. Thankfully the trip is not canceled. I just have to hop off the train and get on a bus. Not the greatest first experience with Eurail. Hopefully this will not be a recurring thing. Finally the train arrived. just made it to Guadalajara. Now we gotta find our bus, but the bus is not here. We have to go to some gas station where the bus is gonna meet us. Seems very sketch. Told my parents I couldn't make any promises about safety, and this is why. Made it to the bus. That is definitely a relief. Now hopefully it actually takes me to Zaragoza. Unfortunately, Zaragoza is not the end of my journey, so yeah, we'll see how the rest of the trip goes. We're doing it confused, we're doing it scared, we're doing it frustrated, but we are doing it. I'm grateful that I have taken on this challenge, not knowing the languages, not knowing how all these systems work, refusing to let the obstacles get the best of me, continuing to just trust God through it, just believe that there's good that's going to come out of this trip, there's growth that's going to happen for me, there's experiences I'm going to have that I'll never forget, and that wouldn't happen if I chose the comfortable and safe route. So yes, this has not been the most ideal with travel days. It's definitely been a little overwhelming at times, but I'm grateful that I am doing this. How did I get so lucky to get the whole back row? God really does care.
When his mama was holding one hand, you was holding the other hand at his hospital bed. Both of you were praying for me to heal. He said, but what you really didn't realize, you wanted me to give him some temporary healing over here on earth. But I upped you one, and I gave him some everlasting healing that he ain't got to see the doctor no more. He ain't got to worry about pain no more. He ain't got to worry about no operations, no medicine, no tube. He walking with Jesus. Now I up you one, and I gave him some healing. And all I got to do now is tell your son to just rest in peace. You're gone. You'll be missed, but you're not forgotten. Rest in peace, because you are now everlasting healed.
Finally. Now I just need to figure out where to go again. Supposedly there is a waiting room, not any beds or anything. They do have hotels, but hotels are pretty expensive, so I'd rather just wait in the waiting room because I have a very early train. So that's the mission right now, trying to find this waiting room. There's the hotel. It's not what I'm looking for. Worst comes to worst, I can do that. But anything to try and save a buck. This is the budget-friendly Euro trip, so that's definitely out of budget. It's probably gonna be pretty noisy trying to sleep. I think I found the rest area. Yeah, right by the trains. So that's great. Okay, found a waiting room. There's some AC in here, so hopefully I do not get kicked out of here. There are other people, so as long as they're here, I guess it's okay. Hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. Also, I have not eaten dinner, so I've got the Nutella. I've got this little cracker mix. So, yeah, dinner of champions. I was informed by one of the other guys that was in there that the guards will eventually come and kick me out. They see me resting in there. So that's unfortunate. So I'm still on the hunt for wherever this rest area is. I did look it up and it did say that there was a rest area. I just have no clue where it is. Apparently you cannot stay in the main lobby or any of these main areas, which is really unfortunate. If it was an airport, it would be no problem. They don't allow it here at the train station for some reason. Lord, give me strength. Praise God. I found a cafe that's open as well. Gracias. I just got this sandwich. I don't know how long it's been sitting out, so fingers crossed and prayers that it does not make me sick, but I gotta eat something, because I'm starving. The taste is good. It definitely does look old. Lord, please do not let me get sick. There goes nothing. Okay, guys. It is definitely time to get some sleep. Okay, guys, so I found me a little spot in a corner where it's kind of darker. Hopefully I won't be bothered. I have a full stomach. I have a place to lay my head. All is well.